Hi.
Hey.
Howdy, howdy.
There we go.
Oh fuck, we live.
Oh yeah, we are, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, y'all, for real, I'm so fucking tired. I ain't even gonna lie, but we're out here. I've got myself blood orange soda.
Nice.
Ooh,
Hell
everything
yeah.
is Gucci. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to say hi. My name is Cece. Welcome to the Arcanum. I'm your DM or GM or whatever the fuck for Secrets of the Arcane Universities. Woo! Yay, that's me. Fuck, Bob, you go.
Oh, fuck. Hi. I'm the dude, the guy, the motherfucker himself, otherwise known as Bob. Also Bloody Mess, and I'll be playing, Catharsis Castle, the rockin' talkin' punchin' ass, dude. Yeah.
Nice. That's canon, by the way. That is a celestial burp that is now in the Secrets of the Arcane Universities universe.
God?
Yeah, that's me. Speaking, actually, no, fuck, Bee, go.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Hi. I am Spooky X12, Nova, they, them. Tonight I'm playing as Bee Belladonna.
Hell yeah. No one can see it, but I did my little dance I do every time Nova does Bee Belladonna.
Hell yeah. As you should.
Alright, Ricky!
Hello, it's me, Ricky. Tonight I am playing Corvus. He, they, fuckboy cleric. Got 99 problems and his mom is more than one.
A bitch certainly is not.
Yeah, that's me.
Yay! And then last but not least, Kendra.
Oh, is my microphone working? Okay,
Yep,
yes, it
there
is.
we go.
Hey, I'm Kendra, and I am playing Erie Oak, the fairy druid, she, her.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, cool. So, like, last that we left off, hold on, I think a primordial burp is coming up, but I can't tell for certain.
Oh,
There
shit.
we go.
Oh, I felt bad in my throat.
Sorry about that, folks.
Well, you know, it could be worse. Could be a primordial fart.
It could, and I will not put that on stream
Oh,
if
no.
I can absolutely prevent it. God
Oh.
damn it! I hate it here. Anyway, so
Oh,
like,
you've summoned
oh,
noises.
did you summon a stinky boy? Shoot. Last we left off, alright, you guys woke up from your hangovers, you guys, party-hardied until quite literally the sun rose. Bee was the first to wake up out of you guys, checking her phone, Bee sees, a couple of updates. Or is it your, it was someone's phone. It was someone's, I think it was Bee's phone, though. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm very gassy.
Got a lot going on.
I do. I absolutely do. Anyway, you know, there was just some hot goss on campus. There was a post about the breakup of Scott and Samantha. Gasp. Some shit that probably doesn't matter. People talking about the down bad debacles. Your unfortunate party name that might stick.
Probably will.
It very well might. Oh yeah, and then there was a scandal dun-dun-dun, between Corvus and Erie, which was definitely just two platonic friends doing two platonic hugs, but the school was like, new hot couple, oh my gosh.
That scared the fuck out of me.
And yeah, you guys woke up, you got some breakfast, you reconvened. Corvus talked about how Scott kind of made him uncomfortable. Erie gave some context of Samantha Brightfruit probably charming. Oh god, what is his name? Maximus! I remembered. I think so. Maxon. His name is Maxon, not Maximus. Anyway. charming Maxon into fighting Scott. There was just some, a lot of open doors left. And then I asked you guys all what you think your characters did in the week that they were prepping for classes to start. So let's go down the line here. And then after that, we're going to reel it back here a bit for a little bit more of RP before we jump into classes. But let's start with Bee. Bee, what are you doing to prep for your classes for this whole week? Yeah.
Heck. I think that Bee and Clyde, like, explored campus just to, like, see what's around, know where everything is. I think during the week, Bee hung out with Clyde and Catharsis and the shipwreck crew.
Nice.
And definitely streamed.
Oh, awesome. Good shit. Love to see it. We'll come back to that later.
Beans.
Catharsis, what did you do in your week to prep for school? Bub? Oh, fuck. Where did he go?
Uh-oh.
He took a nap.
He's in trouble. Ooh, everyone point. Ooh.
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 What?
We summoned him. Bob?
Hi.
Hi.
I was going to say I'll be right back, but I never had a fucking opportunity to, so I just left.
So everyone went, ooh, you got in trouble.
I hope I fucking did.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I just had to go and give the fucking Amazon delivery.
Did you hear anything or not?
No.
That's great. You don't need to. It was just the recap and what Bee's doing for the rest of their week to prep for classes, which followed up.
Oh no, okay, so I heard the recap.
Oh,
I did not hear what
okay.
he was doing.
Fuck. I actually forgot. Bee, what were you doing again?
Oh my god, I get to go twice?
I'm so
Yes, you
sorry.
do. Explored campus with Clyde, hung out with Catharsis and Shipwreck, streamed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Catharsis, your turn.
Hell yeah.
What'd you do?
Played guitar, hung out with Bee, hung out with Kai,
Woohoo.
hung out with everybody else.
Ooh, okay.
Sat around, played guitar.
Hell yeah.
I said that twice. I meant
That's
it.
okay. That's okay. You did it twice the amount that you usually would. Cool. Corvus, what did you do?
So Corvus was hanging out with his really cool roommate, which I'm so sorry, I forget their name.
Her name is
Off the top of my
Amaria.
head. Amaria, thank you. Hung out with Amaria. Also, I feel like Corvus heard like about like how, sometimes like certain drugs are considered study drugs,
Yes.
but did not do any kind of research and just said like, oh yeah, study drugs. And was just like, that's probably this drug, right? Just taking anything random that he found amidst his old stash. And I was like, dude, I'm studying.
You know what? Hell yeah. You know who, if you had mushrooms, Erie could definitely help you study those.
Oh yeah.
Erie, what did you do in your week to prep for school?
Well, let's see. Okay. So she is a nerd, and so she is going to be extra prepared, and she is going to make sure that she does all of the research of all the classes. Like, she's the type of kid that gets the textbooks before classes even start and, like, does the first lesson. And so she's been doing that. She's been going to yes.
I was gonna say, for any extracurriculars, absolutely you would be able to do that. For your druid class, that's your major, you would find actually there is no extra work to do before class. Your only assignment was to show up.
So knowing that, she's gonna be so anxious.
Okie dokie.
Yes, but also for funsies. Because she is aware of the rumor that is going on. every time somebody looks at her when she's walking around, she's gonna be like, "It's not true."
Even if someone's like, "Oh, I really like the color of her wings," it's not true.
Yeah.
Whatever you read, it's a lie.
Literally.
I heard you're a good person. No, false.
Actually, really false. Okay, cool. All right, well, now that I got a good little idea of what you guys got going on there, let's circle back to. We're going to do what we were supposed to do last week, and we're going to confront Scott. Now, Corvus said he wasn't comfortable doing it by himself, so anyone in the party who wishes to be there can be there. And then some if you also think NPCs would be here too.
I'll definitely go if Corvus wants me there.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Corvus
where
would
are
feel
we
comfortable
going?
with all y'all.
They're gonna go
To confront Scott. After
Oh.
his fuck ass shit.
You want my brother there?
I'll decide whether he's there or not. in that specific case, actually, when you get there, we'll decide if he's there or not.
Wait, can Erie bring
That's-
Zanisha?
Yes, Erie can absolutely
Yes.
bring Zanisha.
Corvus specifically asked for Zanisha to be there.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Okie dokie, alright, so here's what I'll say. I'm setting the scene, is that you finally have worked up the courage. You shoot Scotty a text and go, hey, let's meet up and have a chat. However you would text him. You hit him up, and he's like, hell yeah, broski, meet me at the Iron Pact frat. Iron? Inferno Pact? Inferno Pact. That's what I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, you meet him at his fucking, his sorority, and he's in his own room. So I guess the sorority has their own kind of, head honcho quarters, where he has his own place. There's a huge desk. It kind of looks low-key profesh, high-key, a literal college student decorated an office space. And he's just sitting there playing with a magic ball, and he goes, "Ayo, what's up, broski? Oh, man, you brought the whole crew? No way. For me?
Yeah.
Are we about to party?
Oh, on
You brought your
literally
girlfriend. Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
No,
so
that's not true.
I'm playing.
No.
He raises his hands
no.
up. He goes, I'm playing. I already know you guys are
Okay,
dating.
good. Yeah, I was gonna say friend, only friend.
I'm playing, guys. Don't you worry about it. But what's up, broski?
Yeah, so you say party any other day, I would say, yes to a party, but today, I kind of want to talk to you about, some stuff that happened at the last party that happened. If that's cool with you.
No, it's not cool. Why would you assume it's cool? Again, I'm playing. Of course it's cool, buddy. Of course. Well, also, I will say, though, do you want an audience to have a conversation between broskies? Because I don't mind. I'll have a conversation with all broskies, but, this seems like you got a personal issue.
Man, Scotty, you're my boy.
It's Corvus!
Scotty, but on this one, other friendos are kind of here. They're giving me what is that word? Moral support, I guess, because what I'm about to talk to you about is kind of rough, and I just would really feel, I guess, more comfortable if they were here, if that's cool with you.
I mean, if I've done anything to offend you, broski, I'll take full accountability, I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings in any way, in a way that makes you think that you can't talk to me anymore. Don't get me wrong, if you want support is all welcome here. I do hope you don't mind if I also have my support. And he snaps his fingers, and Maxon Sorry, he doesn't snap his fingers. He diddle or not? Not diddles. He
He
fiddles.
diddles.
He diddles to
He
his
diddles
fingers.
on the spot.
He fiddles with the ring on his finger. It glows, and Maxon and an unknown jock has been, oh my god, to his left and right. Sorry, there's a firework outside. And they go, oh, hey, what's up, broski? Yeah, what's up, broski? What's up, broski?
Where were you guys?
Oh, you don't know? The entire pact? We all have these rings. And the unknown jock just holds up his ring. And it's glowing. He goes, yeah, so the squad can always be next to each other, you know?
That seems healthy.
Yeah, the squad's always there for you, man.
Yeah, cool. That's, Scotty, I get that you want, I want my support. It's totally fair. You have your support too.
Oh, awesome.
That's fine. That's chill.
Great, I'm glad we're on the same page. What's up?
Yeah, one thing I kind of wanted to ask about is, you were asking me, like, to join, like, your sorority, and, like, dude, it looks pretty bomb, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and you got these cool rings, too.
Hey, what's your name?
Oh, my name is, Spanky.
Yeah?
No.
I'm sorry, your name is Spanky?
Spanky.
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 Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was hearing that
What's
right.
your name?
Hanky.
Roll deception check. I can't. Okay. Just do me a favor. I'm gonna just need you to beat a 16. That's all. Because that's all.
Balls! Yeah, well, I got a 13.
Alright, well, Spanky looks at you and goes, yeah, that doesn't seem very likely there, now does it, bud?
No, it seems very likely.
I don't know
That's
about that.
true.
I don't know
It's
about
true.
that.
His name's Hanky. My name's Panky.
Roll
Nice,
deception.
Spanky.
You know what? Roll a group deception check. But if you're gonna do it as a group, you do have to do it with disadvantage because you've already introduced yourself to Scott and Maxon.
I got a 19.
So now with disadvantage, what does that make that?
Oh no. Okay, well, 8.
F.
Balls.
Yeah.
Be your +6 almost came in so clutch.
For real.
Oh my god.
Here's what I say is gonna happen. Corvus, I will give you one chance to save this.
Okay.
I'll give you. Wait, did you already roll? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Okay,
No,
yeah,
I did not.
I'll give you one chance to save this because you introduced them to everyone. And what if you're just playing a huge prank on everyone?
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll deception on that one. Do I roll disadvantage too?
I'm gonna say roll it flat. Roll it flat and see where it gets you.
All right. Big roll, come on. 10.
No!
No.
Damn it.
So you guys unfortunately fumbled the bag on this one, and Scotty chimes in and he goes, fellas, it's not that deep, alright? Who cares if that one's name is Bee Belladonna, that one's Catharsis Castle, that one's Corvus Umbra, and that one's Erie Oak? Who cares? Now that we're all
Listen, bro,
acquainted.
you use full government names here. I'm about to get violent.
Yeah,
Kinda
what
weird
the
to
hell?
dox everyone like that.
Whoa.
I'll have half of mine to get violent.
Scotty
I was about to say, Scott.
Scotty holds up his hands
Go ahead.
like he's all defensive. He's like, whoa. I'm just calling you guys what you guys let me call you. It's just by your literal names that you introduced me
Okay,
as.
well don't call me that.
Okay, okay. Ooh. And then his voice, they start like cackling and chuckling and they go, ooh, they don't like last names. Yeah, they're afraid of last names.
Oh no. Here's this is the part where Corvus gets a little bit like mad and like a little bit defensive. It's like, all right, listen, I came here for a conversation, and this is getting out of hand. Like, points of catharsis. It's like that guy over there. I piss him off, but I do it with love.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like, yeah, if y'all gonna make fun, do it with love. That wasn't with love. That was with that was just being fucking mean, guys. Come on now, Scotty. What the fuck, man?
Whoa. Hey, man. We're all just having a good time out here, right, Spanky? Right, Max? Yeah, we're having a good time. Yeah, we're having a good time.
Well, you know who was not having a time was me when I wanna all right. Sorry. I'm come this a little bit more casual, a little bit more like, understanding because, you're my boy, Scotty, and so yeah. So I got a question for you.
Yeah, sure. Anything.
Why did you try to charm me into joining your sorority?
Everybody roll an insight check right now, and I'm gonna have him.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have him. Ooh, gee. Yeah, you don't have. It is not a
Oh,
high
let's
DC.
go.
Yeah.
It's not
Fuck.
a high DC. Hey,
That's an
I got that
8.
21.
you guys beat a 2
Mu-
though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, not a 2. That's a 1. I'm stupid. Anyway, yeah, you guys didn't even have to roll. Apparently, I'm stupid.
No.
Scott's
No, you're not.
face immediately goes from like casual and like super listening to it twists into a angry glare within a split second. And in that split second, he just goes back to his normal vibe, but y'all caught it. Y'all caught the vibe
Oh.
immediately. Corvus, are you sure that I did that? I mean, you had a lot of drinks that night, I was getting worried about you. Are you sure I
Scotty?
wasn't just trying to convince you to drink some water?
Scotty, we've known each other a long time, so I'm gonna say this as diplomat
See, are you
Diplomatic.
drunk? Are you drunk now?
Thank you.
Did you drink before you came?
No, here's the thing.
You can
I'm
be
not
honest
drunk,
with the
I'm
boys.
just
You
dumb.
can.
So I like to have a fun time, and I like to get drunk. I know what happened that day. I know that you were trying to charm me, and I would have appreciated it more if you were straight up with me. So I'm gonna ask you to be straight up with me. Why? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Why did you try to charm me?
Hey man, Scotty's saying he didn't do it, so you should just take his word as such. Yeah, man, you should just take Scotty's word. He would never charm one of the bros. He'd punch you for being a dick, but never
Uh,
charm you. Yeah.
Sounds like they're trying to have a conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Maxon and Scatty. I'm not talking to
Slappy, like knee slapper, Slappy.
you. Slappy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
So then,
Scotty.
why are we here if we can't have an input? Huh?
Because you're standing around like we
you-
are.
Y'all actually ain't gotta be here. You can leave if you want. That's fine.
You can leave. This is our fraternity. Yeah, you can leave. I mean, I don't. Hold on. Pause.
Don't get me into doing something reckless.
Maxon starts puffing his chest, and he's like, actually, I think it's time for you guys to fucking leave. And it's starting to get a little rowdy in here.
Oh, you want? That's cute. That's really cute.
So here's the thing. They're here. They haven't interrupted me. You guys have. You guys have even talked over Scotty. So Scotty, kind of weird you're dodging this question, man. I just want to know. Why did you try to charm me?
Scotty sits there, and he's gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. Yeah, he's gonna sit there for a second. He's gonna think about it. And then he kind of cocks his head to the side and twists his ring the other way. And Slappy and Maxon have temporarily vanished for now. Okay.
Oh.
If you're going to make accusations like that, I do think I should take it more seriously. So I guess
Appreciate
my
that.
question is, can you prove that I did that? Like, in a court of law, do you think that that would hold over in court? I
the
don't
fact
see
that-
any magic residue that would have come from a charm on you. Unless,
No.
you know, some time has passed and perhaps it went away.
So this is maybe me. So quick pause. This is me being maybe
That's
dumb.
okay. I'm
D&D.
okay. I'm okay to put a pause on it because I feel so icky.
No,
I
that's.
feel so icky.
I'm like, does that actually happen for spells like that? Like,
So what we're doing is I'm basing this just off of like D&D meshed with like modern world shit.
okay, got you.
And
I
I
was like-
think magic residue is definitely something that we can incorporate.
Okay, got you.
And did we see the charm happen?
No
Yeah, I
one
was gonna
did.
say, was there any witnesses?
No, it was just Corvus and it was just Scotty.
Balls.
So, I think at this point, Corvus's face just kind of like drops a little bit, because he just got the confirmation that he needed. And Corvus looks Scotty dead in the eye and says, "So, Scotty, you know my mom, right?"
I do.
Yeah, so she is one of the best liars and gaslighters alive.
Sorry, go ahead.
And if you... Oh, sorry. If you think that, you can just spin this little web around me, I'm a little disappointed you didn't know me better than that. And I don't need to take it to law. I don't need to take it to court. I just got everything I needed right there. And you know what? I got enough. And I think that it's about time that I leave.
Oh, okay.
Scott.
No problem, Corvus. Before you go, though, he tosses you. It looks like it's like one of those like squishy balls, or no, those what is it? Those crazy little balls that have like the fortune in it.
Oh, the magic
Magic
8
8
balls?
ball?
Yes,
Magic
thank
8
you.
ball.
Yes, he throws you a
Yeah.
magic 8-ball, and he just goes, "Test your luck before you head out."
Corvus just...
I will say,
Corvus just lets it fall
you-
in front of him. Just
I was gonna ask you, do you catch it or let it fall?
Oh, Corvus lets that shit fall.
All right.
Corvus looks down at the ball that just fell on the ground.
Okay, you do look down
Looks-
at it though.
It's kind of a quick glance, but then back up to Scott, just to register that it was just something.
Okay, if it's gonna be a
it-
quick glance, just make me a. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is a 9.
If you want, you can make a perception check just to see if you can get a quick glance as to what it landed on.
I kind of don't want to, but I feel like maybe I should.
only if you want to.
I'm gonna say no.
Ooh, does anyone want to catch a glance as to what it says, or do you guys want to head out collectively?
I'll
Actually,
give
you
it
know
a
the
shot.
fuck what? I was gonna say Zanisha's gonna take a look down.
Oh, yeah.
What were you having us roll?
Just what was your perception? That's all. Just let me know what it is.
All right,
It's those
and
probing-
I roll an advantage for perception.
Hell
so-
yeah, hell yeah.
It's those probing DM questions that make you feel so sweaty.
I got that. 13.
Yeah.
All right. Did anyone else roll perception, or was it just Corvus?
I am not taking my eyes off Scott.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, Erie.
No.
Actually, wait a minute. Your passive perception is higher than
My
Yeah.
passive is pretty high. It's
I was gonna
pretty
say.
high, I won't lie.
I think your passive, if you wanted to, you could notice it, but you have to let me know if you want
You
to.
know what? She'll do a glance.
Okay, if you do a quick little glance here, I will say for those who noticed, it lands and the fortune says, "Where do you think I learned it from?"
Oh.
And whoever wants to, you guys can head your way out. Before you all head out, Zanisha is kind of just standing there. She reads what's on there. She manages to make it out and goes, hey, Scott. Yeah, what's up? Sorry, your name. Was it Zoe? No, it's Zanisha, but it's okay. You can fuck it up once. I'll give you one. You dropped your ball, and she picks it up. And she chucks it at his head.
Yeah!
And with the
Nice.
22, she hits him dead in the skull. And she goes, okay, run, guys, run!
Oh, shit!
I think,
We on the run! It's a hit and run, let's go!
She immediately
Right.
goes to pick up the smallest, which is Erie. And she's like, okay, let's go, let's go.
Before they leave, Corvus just says, "Yeah, Scott, we make our own luck." Blows a kiss and then runs away. Make our own fortune and then blows a kiss and runs away.
You just, as you're running away, I'll say you guys make it out successfully, but not before hearing like this almost, how do I put, like a hyena-like cackling. And you're gone.
No.
It's fucked up. I love hyenas.
Oh, shit.
And with that, I'd say you guys make it out to your school's courtyard. You guys are finally safe for now. Before we start our classes, do you guys want to do anything before that?
Corvus wants to thank everybody.
Hell yeah, go ahead.
Aw.
Hey, first off, Zanisha, nice shot.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I didn't like the vibes. The vibes are very bad, and Slappy was loud, and he was making me overstimulated.
That's what
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, I know I'm not the most likable person.
Zanisha immediately slaps your hands. He's like, stop that. Don't say that.
Aw. Oh man. I just I wanted to say, you guys, I appreciate you guys being there for me. I would not have felt nearly as strong to, kind of confront and honestly just break off that with Scott if you guys weren't there. So Bee, Catharsis, Erie, Zanisha, thank you. Thank you a lot. It means a lot.
Zanisha is
Yeah, I
I think
openly
Corvus starts to
sobbing.
cry. Yeah, Corvus just starts openly crying.
Zanisha is sobbing and she just holds you. While still
Oh,
having
man.
Erie in her hand, in one of her arms.
Never put Erie down.
No, never.
I imagine she's just crushing her a little bit on accident.
Oh, absolutely.
Catharsis claps a hand on your shoulder and just goes, dude, of course. I'm the only one that gets to give you shit around here.
That's what teammates are for, and not for nothing. He really made that an uncomfortable space, if I'm being truthful.
For real, for real.
Oh,
He
absolutely.
was weird.
I felt really uncomfortable. It was like, I was like really quiet for like the first time in my life, and that sucked.
And not for nothing, too. You were just, like, asking him a question as a bro. Why the fuck did he have to bring in, like, the police and all this other shit?
Yeah, it was at
I
that
feel
point
like
that
I
I
need a
kind of.
shower.
Yeah, I feel really icky. Like I felt like as
So
soon as
do
he
I.
said that, I was like,
God chimes in
You-
and says, "Me too, bestie."
oh man, yeah. I just as soon as he said that, that was all the confirmation I needed. That's
Yeah.
the response of a fucking guilty person.
Yep.
Exactly. Like, what does he mean, proof? Oh my god. You know what it's like to be charmed. Like, excuse me?
Yeah. Like, damn.
You know what I think we should do? I
What's
think
that?
we should make our own frat, and I think we should beat the shit out of him.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
I'm always down for a fight.
Cause hear me
Can I
out.
get dibs on Slappy?
I was gonna call dibs on Slappy, but honestly, Maxon is bigger than Slappy, so I kind of want to take down the bigger target.
You know, as
Hey, yo, fuck it up.
I don't. Corvus looks at his hands and thinks about like when he tried to wail on like the golem and was just kind of like, It's like, I may not be the best help in like an actual fight, but I'm gonna be there for y'all. Y'all were there for me. I'm gonna be there for y'all and helping fuck them up. Honestly.
You know, I was thinking, because, so all the frats here are like class-based, so like there's like stuff for everybody, but not in one single frat. But what if, guys, we ran the frat house that has a little something for everybody?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
I like that.
And it could be the best friend frat, because we're all best friends. Everyone who's in the frat is best friends with me.
So it's called the BFF.
Best friends forever?
Well, until we graduate, probably.
Wait,
but,
no.
you know.
The best frat forever, but only we know it's for best friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
And Zanisha holds a hand out and goes, best frat forever?
Best
Corvus
frat forever.
places his hand as firmly as possible on top of his initials and says, "Best frat forever."
Zanisha eagerly is looking at Bee and Erie.
Okay, fine. She puts her hand in.
Yes, that's my best friend. Yes.
I very cautiously put my hand on there.
Yes, that is also my best friend. Yes. Oh,
Wait.
guys, we have to appeal for this, I think.
B, what about your brother?
You see a
Yeah,
hoof. You see a hoof is already in there and sliding up slowly behind Catharsis' go. You just hear, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
How'd you slide, dog?
Oh, you salty sailor, you.
Oh, listen. Alright. Relax. I can handle all your sneaky bits, okay?
Let's go.
Wait, so we got a little bit of everything for everyone here, right? We've got punches, we've got magic, we've got fucking a lame-ass bee, we've got the coolest horse you'll ever need, and the best herbo ever.
Huh, where's the horse?
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Corvus, right.
Wait, what?
Bee said, where's the horse? And and Clyde
Oh, I mean,
looks over
I'm
and goes,
like
yes.
hung like one, but like we don't
Alright,
gotta. I
I'm
don't
going
brag.
now. Goodbye. you never fail to make it weird, man.
No, I don't.
Anyway, I'll go recruit more roguelikes for you guys. And then you look away, you blink, he's gone. Oh,
Why does he do
Like
that?
that guy.
He's
Bee,
always been like that.
I really don't like when he does that.
when did you
Makes me
meet,
nervous.
When did you meet him? He sucks.
Oh, the horse dude?
Yeah.
I was 4 years old. It was when I got adopted.
Wait a minute, that horse is your brother?
Yeah.
Is it like cool having a horse brother? Like, does he let you ride on his back sometimes?
No, I mean, you were right the first time. He does suck.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, but he's in the best friends frat?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't make enough bracelets for this. Hold on. And with that, we are going to fade out. I'll say, to add to what you guys did to your week, everybody here has talked to the headmistress, and she has agreed to approve your frat if you can get 20 people to join.
Oh
Yes.
But
Yo.
you guys already count as that amount, so it's just, what is it? Zanisha, Bee, Catharsis, Corvus, Erie, that's 5, with Clyde is 6. Give me a sec. Let's see how many he recruits. And then with a whopping 10 rogues, yeah, you just need 4 more people.
Guys, we're invincible.
Wait a minute.
Not gonna
Sorry,
say-
am
not
I
gonna-
dumb? Did I do math wrong or did I do it right? because 6 plus 10 is 16, so you would only need 4 more to reach 20. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah! I was sexy for that, never mind. But yeah, we'll see that you guys add that to your roster. You just need to look for 4 more people, and it's the first week of classes.
Yay!
Yay!
With that was all a mouthful. So we're gonna take a quick break and show you guys the new BRB screen.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
Hey, yo!
Oh yeah. Anyway, we'll be back. Bye, Z's.
Bye.
We could change that.
Perhaps.
I'm kidding.
Perhaps.
You won't have to deal with customers in person.
It's true. Everything is online, and you don't even have to answer a phone.
Oh, I love that because I hate answering phones.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
was
just think
awkward.
about it, tee
Yeah.
Like, I'm an extrovert, and I'm like, damn, that shit awkward.
Oh, it's terrible. I hate it.
Oh, are we on?
yes.
Oh.
Oh!
I told you, I was like, wait, I came back, so don't say anything you don't want said on stream.
Oh, okay. Whoopsies.
That's okay, we're tee out here.
Hee
Hee haha.
Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on, why did I decide to come back with nachos in my mouth?
I don't know.
What the hell?
You chose
Because
this
you're
life.
cool. Because you're cool like that.
I'm not.
What the hell are?
What the hell are?
What?
Nachos sound so good right now.
They're actually so good. Although, I'm
Oh,
gonna
did I
say-
mess up in like how? Am I? Did my sound get messed up? I'm sorry.
No. I don't know if anyone here has. I know that 2 people have, but for anyone who hasn't, you should watch Severance because that shit is freaked.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is so fucking good. I digress. Hold on. I'm just gonna spit the nachos out of my mouth and throw them away. Because I don't feel like finishing the chew. Okay. Alright, guys. We're back. The chaos of Welcome Week fades into distant hangovers, meme-worthy drama, and a separation from the Inferno Pact Guild. And a declaration of the BFF Guild. I say guild, they're frat houses, I'm sorry guys. I'm so D&D core that I keep forgetting I'm doing guilds as frats. Anyway, so the rise of the BFF frat is up and coming. You guys only have to find 4 more members to make it a legitimate frat. And orientation scrolls disintegrate into sparkles as you guys get your final classes assigned and are heading to your next class. I wrote down in bold letters, class is in session, bitch. So there you guys go. So let's see here. Who do I want to start with? B.
Aw, fuck. Hi.
Alright, B. We're gonna start with your sorcery class. You walk in to Professor Viscountess Alora Axelon's class. It is a lecture hall. The space is huge. The lecture hall doors are completely open. And there's this weird thin little barrier around the lecture hall doors. Do you enter?
I'm gonna put my hand against it to see if it's a barrier that I can walk through.
You put your
Or maybe
hand...
like,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
or maybe see if like it'll hurt me if I try to go through it.
Okay. So you test the waters, you put a hand in, test it out, and your hand goes through just perfectly fine.
No pain, no nothing.
No pain, no nothing.
Can I do an Arcana check?
For sure.
Yay! I suck at Arcana.
The fucking sorcerer sucks at Arcana. Hi, Benny!
Oh, actually, never mind!
Okay, hold on, I'm sorry. Benny needs attention. No, Stinky. Stinky. You know, with a natural 20, you can tell that the professor put up a magical barrier that only allows students in her lecture. So,
Alright.
if you're not a student for this class, you do not get access to it.
Weird flex, but okay. I guess I'll walk in.
I know, I'm sorry. Benny's being so fucking cute right now. What the hell? Oh, my man. I'm gonna cry. He's doing the He's doing the I love him. Anyway, yeah, so you enter and you take a seat. You see, oh my fucking god, Bennett! I'm sorry, he's being bad. Benny, come on. Come on. That's okay, fine. You can stay in the window. Fine. Just don't go on his desk. Anyway, criminy. Damn, now I'm dying. What the F? Anyway, you are seated. You see in this class that Air Genasi that approached you and oh god. I know that Corvus got in trouble for forgetting her name, but I am in trouble.
Ileana.
Ileana, see, there we go. That's, you know what that is right there? That's character progression. There we go. Hell yeah, that was just a test only for him. Thank you.
I did it!
You see Ileana's in this class. The girl, the Air Genasi girl, I think she introduced herself as Nova. They're just chit-chatting it up. Oh yeah, and then the platinum blonde elf that was in the Guitar Hero tournament is also in this class. But do you want to say hi to any of your friends?
Can I do a insight check to see if I would fuck up the vibe between Ileana and this other girl?
For your pure anxiety, yes.
Cause like, weren't they like flirting or something last session?
I don't know. Make an anxiety check. Which,
Oh,
you know
fuck.
what? Let's just call it.
Anxiety check.
Let's just call it a wisdom save.
A wisdom save? All right.
Yeah. I'll put that out
I'm
there.
too anxious, bro. I'm way too anxious, bro.
Okay.
Anxiety
I'll
is
put-
trying.
I'll put this out there on the table for anyone whose character thinks they would have an anxiety check. Let me know, okay? I'll put that out on the table for y'all. For Bee specifically, I know their anxiety. But, yes. So you're too anxious. There's no way. Absolutely no way. But yeah, with that being said, you keep to yourself. Class begins. The Viscountess floats into the center of the space. She does not walk. She only floats. And her gown is trailing, sparks like stars. Her voice is almost sharp, but very almost persuasive, if that makes sense, when she starts to speak up. But as she speaks, it almost sounds like a hum of power when she speaks. And she goes, "Welcome to my sorcery lecture. You are not wielders of power. You are power. Unshaped, raw, undisciplined. And I intend to change that. So, are you guys ready?" And no one really responds before she snaps her fingers, and a surge of magic goes throughout the entire class. And Bee, you haven't even cast a spell yet, but I need you to make a Wild Surge saving throw.
Alright, I think I'm at 3.
Yep. I believe so. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Mine hasn't updated yet. Teehee. I'm just being silly. Don't listen to me.
Anyway, I
You
rolled
are
a 9.
Safe. You are safe. Alright, so...
Now it's a 4?
Yep, you're at 4 now. There are 11 students who have their magic wildly surge around them, even if they're not wild surge sorcerers. There's sparks of snow, butterfly. Someone exploded into butterflies. Another student starts to glow. One of them starts to levitate on their own from their seat. It looks like Nova Ileana and the Platinum Blonde Elf are all safe, and a couple of other unknown students. However, it's a little chaotic in here, and as the chaos grows, the professor goes over to the chalkboard that she has right past the center of the lecture hall. She begins to write furiously, and she turns to you as she finishes. Not you, but the class. And she goes, "All right, class, how do we fix a wild surge of magic? The clock is ticking. Come up with some ideas, or else." And with that, we're gonna swoosh on over to, let's see who is gonna be. We're gonna swoosh on over to Corvus.
Oh no.
Corvus!
Oh no!
So your class, it kind of looks like, it almost looks like a cathedral. So the doors open as if it's a chapel. It's like a sanctum of prayer, and it's painfully serene. Like, this is too calm, even for your liking. The floors are smooth ivory. There's candlelight all throughout the classroom. The ceiling has a dome of the sky showing constellations, only more so towards like a, how do I put this? Like a projection of like constellations. And you kind of have this feeling of uneasiness when you look at it. So from there, I'm gonna ask you, where do you proceed?
Corvus is looking all at this and feeling like surprised that too chill is ever a thing. And is definitely going to take the place he probably usually takes for every class, which is at like as far back of the room as possible.
So I think here's the thing. I think this makes you uncomfortable and you don't even notice that you sit directly next to Kai. Oh my god. No
Oh,
way.
hey!
And he like gets
What's
excited
up?
and like is kind of like having his hands on his elbows. I did not peg you to be a cleric kind of guy.
You know, I'm glad you didn't peg me. Like, that's
No,
like you and Katars don't want to get in there.
Well, now hold on, all right. I can't have.
I know. I'm just.
I can't have those conversations without him here because consent is sexy.
Yes. No, I'm just.
Do you want me to FaceTime him though? Do you want? Because I don't listen.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you two want, I'll be down for. But it's mainly his.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Okay. We probably.
Sorry. I was making a joke. I'm sorry.
Okay. We're joking. No, me too.
My bad.
Me entirely too. And he immediately goes to text Catharsis. Viva, I've just made a fucking cringe ass joke. What the fuck? I'm so cringing at myself. What the hell?
All caps. Lamau. What was it?
Corvus then
Nothing.
texts Catharsis, being like, your partner is very cute. What's up?
Corvus,
Like,
you get back. I know. Period. Stay away. Period.
Corvus texts back like, "Don't worry, would not do you like that." However, I'd be less inclined if I got your dad's number.
You get back the shifty eyes emoji.
Corvus writes back, I'm gonna take that as a maybe.
So with that being
You
said,
see
with all the... Sorry, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
You see the typing bubble pop up like 4 times, and then you just get back a fuck off.
With all the text... Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry,
hold on. The girls are girling. Go ahead.
Corvus writes back XD.
Nothing
He's
more?
one of the-
No more?
That's it. That's it. A hand to God. That's it.
Well, it's a good thing we're in church, baby. Alrighty. So, with all the texting back and forth, the lights, the candle lights get a little bit brighter as you see the professor walk in. Hold on one sec, I gotta burp. Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That one had a sneaking one come up. Oh my goodness, I'm gassy today.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say it. The blood orange soda.
I'm very loud today. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Me too. The blood orange soda, absolutely makes you gassy. Full disclosure.
You know this checks out.
Anyway,
It's good though.
It is good. It's so good. Anyway, so the professor walks in. Professor, who the fuck is texting me right now? I thought I had this muted. I am so overstimulated. Okay, back to it for real this time. Professor Mirafina is already waiting. They are calm, composed, eyes. One is like a dark black, one is a bright blue. Hold on, let me check the reference. I totally forgot what this bitch looked like. Absolutely, for sure. Was I right on the color scheme at all, though? No, I was actually completely wrong. So one eye is green and one eye is brown.
Damn.
I'm glad I fucking fact checked that shit. Their hair is long and black. Very tall half elf. But oh yeah, I forgot to describe the sorcerer professor too. Platinum blonde, long hair, kind of like this like peach colored eyes. And I'll say, just for reference, for Bee, I would say Bee takes note of the fact that the professor looks exactly like the platinum blonde girl that's in class, just a little older. Just for your context. Anyway. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm almost wondering, or I don't know if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if you said this or not. If Ileana or Nova said that she's like the daughter or not.
Yes, you remember that. Absolutely you do. I believe it was Nova who said it.
Okay, I'm like, I don't want to meta, so I'm like...
No,
ooh.
that's good. Because I almost forgot until I was like, oh wait, I did say that. But yeah, so you take note that the professor's daughter is in that class. Anyway,
I think...
I'm playing. Sorry, go ahead.
I think with Bee's anxiety, she probably sat near the platinum blonde girl, but like didn't say anything. Just I'll just pick a spot near her, I guess.
That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, we'll get back to it eventually.
Aw, beans.
Anyway, sorry. So there's your Professor Corvus, and they. Holy shit! I'm so gassy. I'm so sorry, guys. I know. I'm sorry.
Good dude.
So they are covered in this like white and gold robes. The robes are embroidered with holy symbols, known to, I would say, you don't have that much history on the gods, but you would say color theory wise, if you had to guess, it was the goddess Wilka, goddess of the sun and purity, is what you would take your first glance at if that was their patron. Because Wilka is a very known god. Very, very known. She's kind of like head honcho god, but like if God was like a woman and competent, you know? Unlike American God, anyway.
You know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
Man.
Oh, fuck. And yeah, so anyway, Professor Mirafina is kind of just standing there and just waits for the class to naturally settle down, and then they begin to speak up. And they say, welcome new students, welcome some of my older students. For those here who don't know, my name is Alanis Mirafina. I am a cleric here to help guide you guys through finding the voice that helps channel your power. Obviously, I'm a little biased here. However, I don't let my biases really lead my class. I kind of would prefer you guys. Because at the end of the day, we're here for you. Clerics are not servants of gods. We are just simply mirrors. Reflectors, even, if you would like. Once we open our soul and we close our mouths, we let the magic do the speaking for us. You know, we let the divine speak for us. We're just kind of like a channel, a conductor even. So that's what I'm here for. I'm just kind of here to help you find your connection with whatever you see fit or whatever sees fit to you. However it works out. Yeah, so I guess we'll just go down the line and we'll start with little get to know me's, and everyone kind of circles around, like they gather the students around, and everyone's going in a circle of, hi, my name is blank and I like this. So we're just saying, hey guys, I tell you what, as the professor, I'll start off first. Hey guys, my name is Alanis. I like cooking and baking in my free time. And then they go down the line. Eventually, we'll get to Corvus.
So does it just get to me?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Hey everyone. My name is Corvus. My pronouns are he and they. And in my spare time, and Corvus is thinking of like anything, just like, all right, wholesome thing, anything, please, God.
I like Catharsis' dad.
I like drugs.
I like
what's
drugs.
Catharsis? Oh shit!
His name
again?
is Italai Castle.
Ethelite Castle. Corvus is just like, and in my spare time, I really like listening to the music of Ethelite Castle.
Immediately, Kai just looks at you with the smuggest look on his face. And he's up next. Hi. This is my, second year here? But I'll share another fun fact. Hi, my name is Kai, and I like Italai Castle's son. Catharsis Castle. And he just has also a smug grin.
Corvus turns like his head slowly, looking at Kai, and just gives like a solid like nod, like fuck yeah.
You and
like
I are
Corvus...
not the same, but yeah, same.
You and I are not the same.
You and I are not the same, but same.
Corvus just like whispers like, game respects game.
EU, same, but different.
Yes. And
Yep.
you guys get a little bit to get to know each other. Just once the circle comes to an end, the professor's like, all right, great. We're gonna go again. Hi, my name is Alanis, and I also like staring at the stars in my free time. And you guys have to go again and share another fun fact about yourself. However, we're gonna come back to that because we're gonna put a pin in that. And we're gonna go...
God.
We're gonna go to... Nope, we've already done B. Nope, we've already done Corvus. That's cocked, but it's a 4, so Erie.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. So Erie, so Erie's first class, it's not necessarily a building, but it's in a grove at the edge of the Cinder Glen frat house. It's its own little area, kind of cut off from all the frats, all the classrooms, the typical stuff that you would see in college, where the trees curve, mushrooms hum in harmony, vines creep over rune-carved stones, where students are sit crisscrossed in a circle, and the professor, seemingly, is waiting for Erie.
Ooh.
And what you
Wait.
see... Oh, hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I'll just describe what you see really quick, which is you see a red tiefling, a red tiefling with brown antlers as the horn, a cunty bob, let me tell you that. A cunty
Yes!
fucking blonde bob with completely purpled out scleras, no pupils. And she's just
Nice.
patiently waiting, as if she was expecting just you.
I am cunty, thank you. I'm not blonde yet, though. Give it time.
Almost.
Okay, so Erie walks up and she notices that she is being perceived.
Mhm.
And so she's a little like, oh. She's like, oh, am I late? I thought I was on time.
You see your professor taking a deep breath. The wind blows calmly within her hair, and she looks in your direction and goes, Erie, right? Erie Oak?
Oh, yes.
Welcome, welcome. And she stands up and just immediately rushes over to you, grabs your palms, and go, I really hope that I can be, at the very least, a worthy teacher to you. I know a little bit of your background, but I just wanted to get to know you one-on-one. I do this with all my students.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, I'm sure that you'll be great. I can't wait to learn whatever you have to teach me.
So, don't worry about what I have to teach you. You gotta worry about, and she turns, what the nature has to teach you. Because remember,
Oh, you are so right.
nature does not ask you for your magic. It offers its own. So, just remember, Druidry isn't necessarily learned, but it's remembered. So, if you can get along with the plants here and get along with the grove, I think that you'll do just fine in our class. But in order for me to kind of gauge that, I'm gonna have you kind of just sit here and mingle with the grove.
Erie's like nodding very like she's listening and like getting it, you know, and she's like, oh, yeah, I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so if you could just, I'm gonna have you sit right there in the center of the grove. I'm gonna take a walk, and don't be too worried. Sometimes the grove is a little finicky. She's a little testy some days, but you'll come around to her. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, I love a little sassy plant here and there.
Oh, I can tell you guys will be greatly acquainted by the end of the school year. All right, well, I'll be back. And as soon as she walks off, the grove immediately, you feel the terrain underneath you begin to kind of thrash about. And it's getting violent. It like scares you a bit here. And
Oh dear.
there's a certain vibe of the bushes begin to shake. Everything kind of gets a little bit more dark-toned and spooky. And the tree branches start to thrash about more. What do you do, Erie?
I think she's going to just kind of stand there in the center of everything and just take a deep breath and try to kind of feel her energy connect to the ground.
So, as you try to feel your energy connect to the ground, vines shoot up from the ground and they grab your hands, almost pulling you into the ground.
Ooh.
I would say
Okay.
in this situation here, we're gonna make normally it would be a strength saving throw, but because you're trying to focus on the nature, I'm gonna have you make a nature saving throw. Or a nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, nature check sounds good.
Alright.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, on a 20, I would say you can sense that the nature is essentially trying. This grove is just trying to haze you. They're trying to see if you've got what it takes to see if you can handle all the scary bits of druidry.
Okay.
The wild and unkept part.
Mm-hmm.
And little do they know, you have so many fucking siblings.
Oh, so true.
So you're used to 2 little kids pulling on your arms all day. So, what are your thoughts in this moment as you're coming to this realization?
I think, at first when they first, like, grab her, she gets a little like, oh, what was that? And then I think she, like, kind of realizes, like, that, you know, it's being a little testy, and so she, like, giggles a little, and she's like, oh, I don't think you're gonna get me that easily.
Alright, so if that's your thought, the grove feels the vibe. And it kind of like, if a grove could blush and giggle, you feel it. You feel it throughout your body. And this grove's, the vines start to loosen up a little bit on you, but it's gonna take a little bit more convincing to let you vibe here. So we'll get back to that in a moment.
Okay.
Last on my roster, Catharsis!
Eddie.
Hi. So you head towards your classroom, the Crimson Doctrine. This classroom is beneath the university through a trap door only visible if you have... Normally it's supposed to be under the moonlight, but the students kind of finessed away for their phone lights, so you figure it out. It's cold stone, candlelit torches, a chalkboard covered in anatomy diagrams next to a weapon rack. And then there, you see your professor. Your professor's name is Jareth Hellblight. And let me pull up his image here. Jareth is a pale white, like white paper tiefling with black colored eyes. He's got 2 horns, blue hair, blue beard, and he's kind of, I'm gonna say it, he's kind of in some cunty Gortash vibes. He's got like a Gortash robe on, but less...
Gortash, if what we thought Gortash would have been.
Yes, essentially that's the vibe he's giving, with, you know, less of the evil part, to your knowledge.
Yeah. I don't like that.
But yeah, that's what he looks like. And he is sitting on his desk, almost just waiting for everyone to come in. And he's bleeding casually from one of his knuckles. Whether it be by accident, ritual, it's up in the air, who knows. And then as soon as everyone is seated here, I'll ask you this much, Catharsis. What do you do when you enter this classroom?
I walk in. I'll take note of the bloodied knuckles, and I'll kind of give him a little quip like, "Hey, you got blood on you," and then I'll walk over to my seat.
He does not respond. He doesn't even look in your direction. So you take a seat?
Yep.
You take a seat and you feel that there's like this brief pain in the center of your back when you sit down. And you get pricked with a thorn from the seat. And you begin to bleed as well. Everyone in the classroom has kind of the same initial reaction of like, ow, what the hell?
I got blood on me.
And your professor speaks up and goes, there is no such thing as safe power. There's only power that you're willing to pay for. And our first lesson here is pain. You usually pay for your stuff with pain. The second one is purpose. You're gonna need both of those for this class. So, I guess I'll hand these out, and he hands a vial of crimson passed out to each student. He doesn't tell you what's in it. He just sits there, and he goes, okay, drink it, or don't. But don't waste my time.
We'll say as soon as I get the vial, I pop the top on it and just go, oh, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck
And
it, we ball.
throw it back.
Throw it back, throw it back, throw it back. Born like a queen, born like a queen. Sorry, I got a spell in my mind.
Of course.
Alright. And I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and just make a constitution save.
Oh, balls. Okay.
Because this liquid is a lot thicker than you anticipated.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's
But for fucking catharsis, it means nothing.
Yeah, no, I got a 19.
Nothing. It means nothing.
What can I say? I'm him.
So it's initially thicker than you expected. The texture threw you off a bit, but you held it down. There's a few students that are kind of not used to this, and they're actively throwing up at their desk. And the ones who are throwing up, the professor just points at them and goes, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done, out of my class. The ones
Like
who...
caramelized Kool-Aid.
The ones who don't throw up are still seated, and the professors are like, alright, good. First lesson passed is if you don't have the stomach or the gains for this kind of power, then you are not fit to wield it this year. You will do it next year. Alright, let's proceed to phase 2 then, my friends. And he gets up and grabs a weapon and goes, alright, who wants to volunteer to fight your professor?
Oh, fight!
Alright.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get that eager, but I like fighting.
Yeah, pick any weapon of choice. Any that you want. And there's a
I don't do
huge rack.
weapons.
You don't do it. Wait, what?
I don't do weapons.
You just raw dog it with your fists?
Yep. 100%.
Dog it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alright.
You pick your poison, you know what? I'll respect that. And he drops his weapon, he goes, let's brawl. And
Alright, Skoden.
that, my friends, I don't know if anyone's big eepies here, but I'm starting to get to a point where
Oh, yeah.
I'm so tired.
That's fair.
Hell yeah. So,
I'm good with that.
with that being said, we'll
Yeah.
pick up with part 2 of your lessons next week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we got
Is it next week or 2
Oh,
weeks?
2 weeks. It's definitely 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
I'm silly goofy. I'm on some silly goofy shit. Don't mind me.
That's okay.
Teehee.
That's fine.
Anyway, yeah, so we'll see you guys 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, bye.
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 Bye.